Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to talk about the concept of recursion in Python. And I feel the most basic and the most representative example of recursion in Python is solving factorial problem. So let's try to solve this factorial problem and try to understand what recursion is. And let's read the question. Write a program which can compute the factorial of a given numbers. Actually, of a given number or number, doesn't matter. The result should be printed in a comma-separated sequence on a single line. Suppose the following input is supplied to the program. For example, if the supplied input is 10, then the output should be the following. So let's try to understand the concept of factorial. So what in the world is factorial? Let's say I want to calculate the factorial of, let's say, 20. And this exclamation mark stands for factorial in math. So the factorial of 20 means I want to multiply all the numbers from 20 and decrease by 1 until it reaches 1. Okay? And let's say I want to calculate the factor of 21. So what would it be, right? I want to start from 21 and I want to keep multiplying until it reaches which numbers I told you? Yes, 1. So this is very consecutively we need to multiply it. This is not a one-time event. And as you can see, we can see the pattern here, right? So let's try to generalize these two examples. If we want to figure out factorial of a certain given number x, the way we calculate it is we're going to multiply x and then x minus 1 and then x minus 2 until it reaches 1. What I mean by that is we can re-express this line by saying, hey, x factorial is calculated by the given number itself, x, times the factorial of x minus 1. Now we see the pattern here. Does it make sense? So what if we want to see x minus 1's factorial here? Now, the x minus 1's factorial is x minus 1 times factorial of x minus 2, as you see here. X factorial x times x minus 1's factorial is the x minus 1 by itself times whatever up until the multiplication result from 1 to x minus 2. So let's generalize this formula. So we're going to say define a function called factorial. Factorial. No typo, okay? Be careful. And this is going to take a number. And every time we use recursion in programming, we need a base case to be based. So the base case of this problem is going to be once the number reaches 0, we want to return 1 because I can't comment here because the 0 factorial is equivalent to 1. Otherwise, what we want to do here is we want to return the value. What would it be, right? As I told you, this is a recursion call, so I want to say, okay, once I want to know the factorial of a given number, I want to return the number times the factorial results from number minus 1, right? And based on this problem, we need to take the user input here, user input. So I want to say, hey, user input equals integer of an input, and I want to write, hey, enter a number that you want to calculate, okay? And close this. I want to print out the result by feeding this user input in the parameter of a function named factorial, if that makes sense. Factorial, and I want to say user input. Okay, let's try to run this code and see how it works. Now enter the number that you want to calculate. Let's say, what is the factorial of a 3? We know that the output is supposed to be 6. Great. Why don't we run once again? How about factorial of 5? That should be 120. That's correct. How about factorial? Enter a number that you want. How about 10? See, this is exactly the same result that we're getting. So this is it pretty much, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and please make sure to subscribe to my channel and leave some comments if you want to ask me any questions, and please press like, and I hope you have a great day, and I promise you that I'll post more useful video. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye.